Hello, and welcome to Goals and Gurus. Today, we're going to talk about some of these people out there. Uh, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tony Robbins, Tom Bilyeu, Gary Vee. All these people are definitely gurus. They definitely know what they're talking about. They definitely know how to get things done and get what they want out of life. The thing is, we all have our own goals. They had their own goals. Arnold Schwarzenegger, for instance, wanted to be Mr. Universe, wanted to be an actor, wanted to be in politics, and he did all those. Tom Bilyeu wanted to, or Bilyeu, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, uh, went from basically being an underachiever, as his own words, to being a billionaire and business mogul. Um, Tony Robbins started out with a very hard childhood, wanted to help people, and that's what he did. That was his biggest thing, and everybody knows who Tony Robbins is now. They all agree on a few things. One of the biggest thing is you have to work your ass off. There is no way around this. Any one of those guys will tell you you can't put 10% effort in and expect 110% of your goals to come true. It doesn't happen that way. They all had very clear goals. They all had very inspiring people that they listened to, looked up to, used photos of, whatever they could to get somewhere. And they all worked their ass off to get there, to get to that point. There's no way around that. You got to find your goals, and your goal is not to be one of these people. They started at a different place than you. They had their own goals, and they got there their own way based on where they started their journey. You need to find your goals and then apply the way they do things to get where you want. You have to put in that effort. You have to find your steps. You have to make your opportunities happen. You have to be prepared. Every single one of these people will tell you that they had opportunities that led them to where they are, but they were prepared ahead of time. And that's the same with anybody. It's the Jim Carrey, that's Bill Gates, that's Tom Cruise, that's any of these people. They busted their butt to get to the point where when that opportunity opened up, they could make it. They could do it. They could get where they needed to get because they were ready for it. Those opportunities don't always come about when you want, or as quickly as you want, or as easily as you want. There are times when you think opportunities have passed you by. And that is the way it feels for all of us. None of us are any different. Sometimes it's inspirational, sometimes it's demotivating. Sometimes it hurts, sometimes it causes you to grow. The fact is, you can always keep working, you can always keep getting better. And then when that opportunity does come, you will be ready. The other thing to think about with these gurus, they did things the way they did them, and they got to where they did by doing them that way. Not one of these people is lying about the way they did it. Not one of them is making up stories about how easy it was or how hard it was or how it was the right place or it wasn't time or how they put in the effort and it does come down to their hard work a lot of the time. That's all true. The people are not 100% proof of what you need to do step by step to get somewhere, though. They started somewhere different than you. They're ending somewhere different than you. They started a different place. They started a different time. They started in different ethnicity. They started a different gender. Um, you need to look at your gurus, your coaches, the people teaching you lessons, the people that mentor you, and realize they understand the processes. They do have steps to make things work for you. They do have steps of how to skip ahead and miss some of the heartache that they went through. But a guru is not 100% right. You can't just step into somebody else's shoes. And it also doesn't mean they're always going to be motivated 110%. On Monday through Friday, maybe they are. Saturday and Sunday, maybe they are. Maybe they're motivated for 90 days in a row and then take a vacation for 2 weeks. Or maybe if it's not even a vacation, maybe they just don't have the energy to keep pushing as hard for a month. They're not perfect people. but they do work their ass off. They do put in the time and the effort. They research, they find their steps, and they make their steps happen. It is about what you put into it always. That never changes. You need to have your goals set aside and reverse engineer it, put it back from where you want to be to where you are, and figure out the steps you can. Figure out what you need to know when that opportunity presents itself, when you get there. That's all you can do, is be the best you can be. Listen to people that know what they're doing, but realize, apply that to your life. Put it in your life, put in your steps to get you to your goal. A guru, mentor, coach, they're all great. The words they say will help get you motivated. The paths they've been on will help you get motivated. The goals they reach will help you get motivated. Listen to them. Don't destroy them. Don't tear them down. Don't try to find flaws in the way they do things. Use it to inspire you. Even if you only agree with 75% of what they're doing, learn from that 75% and ignore the 25% that doesn't apply to you. That's what you got to do. You got to bust your ass. You got to do what you can. And the quicker you want to get there, the more these mentors or coaches or lessons or paths you need to research so you know what will work for you. I really hope all of you get to where you want as quickly as possible. Remember, that place that you're getting to is just for you. That's your Mount Everest. Wish you all the luck.